Yo guys, what is up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're talking about Primarina. Primarina is a fan favorite Pokemon, honestly. A lot of people like it. With a high special attack and special defense, I can see why. At first I wasn't a fan, I was like, why do so many people run this? But then I got slaughtered by a couple, and now I know. But Primarina can be run multiple different ways. It's not just a special tank slash special physical wall breaker Pokemon. It can do more than that. But first, let's talk about this kind of more of a support Primarina, paired with a Colossal with probably G-Max Weakness Policy and Steam Engine. So basically, with this Primarina, you Aqua Jet, or you could run Surf here, honestly. So in case there's like redirection on the other side. You'd proc Weakness Policy on Gigalith. You proc his Steam Engine, and then you just absolutely smash stuff. So that is what this Primarina is here for. It's support Primarina. It's not the star of the show as Colossal is in this case, but Primarina can hit things really hard. With an Assault Vest with maximum investment into defense, you're really tanky. With Modest Nature, with Assault Vest, you're hitting like, off the top of my head, you're hitting like close to maybe even hitting 200 special defense. That's freaking crazy. With 156 defense, hit points with 252 EVs into defense, physical defense, you're pretty tanky on the physical side too. So this thing's gonna be a pain in the butt to take down. So this is just, yeah, this. Primarina does get some other options though. Take the Assault Vest off of it, get, I don't know, leftovers or something, and you can run Icy Wind. This is more of a options Primarina now. Icy Wind, you can run Perish Song on it too. It does get access to Perish Song. Primarina is a lot more than people think it is. You can run Blizzard if you really want to. Encore, Dazzling Gleam, Flip Turn if you want to switch in and out. You can set up Light Screen, can do and Reflect too. Shadow Ball. This thing it's got lots of decent moves here. Sparkling Aria. I'm not the biggest fan of Sparkling Aria. You're carrying your target of a burn, so you say you burn your opponent's Pokemon earlier in the match with Will-O-Wisp or something, and then you need to hit it with water moves so that you can like do some good damage to it. But then you just heal its burn, now its physical attacker doing a ton more to you. You don't want that, so I'm not a big fan of Sparkling Aria for that reason. I'm more of a Scald guy myself. Or if you really want, you could run Liquid Voice instead of Torrent. Liquid Voice makes it so all sound moves become water types. You can run Hipster Voice, Hyper Voice, and that becomes a water type move with 90 base power, and it's spread damage because Hyper Voice is spread. It doesn't get increased power like Pixelate or like Galvanize do, or the other normal into type move abilities. Like I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't work like that. So it just changes them to water. So if you really want, you could run that instead of Torrent. I run Torrent on my Primarina I just built. I don't really feel it's that big of a deal. Torrent, when you're at 30 your health, your water moves do 50% more damage. So with a bulky Pokemon like Primarina, that can come in clutch. So it's just really what you want. It's not one of those Pokemon where having the hidden ability is that much better. I did check Pikalytics, and in Season 5, Liquid Voice was 70% usage and Torrent was 30% usage on the VGC ladder. So that's just some food for thought. But yeah, options on your Primarina here. Next up is a Life Orb Primarina with Torrent, Liquid Voice, whatever you want. I've ran into this in singles and doubles, honestly. This is a doubles oriented one, only because it has Protect. Take that off, put a coverage move there, and run them in singles if you want. It's so bulky on the special side, Dynamax, even on the physical side, when you're max invested into hit points, you're hitting like a freaking chunk of Life Orb boosted freaking 126 base Moonblast, Surf turning into max Starfall, max Geyser. It even gets access to Energy Ball, guys. That is a grass coverage move that lets you handle Gastrodons, lets you beat up other water type Pokemon. You'll be having a harder time with Toxapex, but if you really want to, you do have access to Psychic moves. So you can run Psychic there, and then you're hitting Toxapex really hard too, and then Toxapex isn't an issue. Yeah, If you're running this in singles, take Protect off, put Psychic there, Shadow Ball if you want. If you feel like that coverage is more valuable to you, I'd probably run Psychic. But yeah, that is Life Orb Primarina. Run doubles or singles of this exact EV spread if you really want. You could shake this up, make it more bulky on the physical side if you really wanted to. It's up to you. Just a simple EV spread here. Yeah, that's Primarina. Next up, weakness policy. This one's definitely doubles orientated. With minus speed nature, 0 IVs. You're base 60, so you're not the slowest, but you're also very viable to be run into Trick Room. So what you do is you run Protect, you Trick Room with your partner Pokemon, let's say Dusclops or Porygon 2. You proc your policy with Thunder Punch or what's it called? A really weak electric move with Porygon 2. Then you just absolutely destroy stuff with +2 max geysers and starfalls and overgrowth. So you're just hitting like a freaking truck, especially when that 195 gets doubled. You're just hitting almost 400 special attack. That's crazy. Primarina is so much more than people give it credit for. I used to think, why do people run this thing? It's such a basic Pokemon. It's just pretty well-rounded special attacker with not very good speed. It's like Lapras, just more offensive orientated. But no, it's so much more than that, guys. Next up is a singles orientated Primarina that I just built. I've heard Visuali was running a set similar to this or something. I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of his content as of late. But yeah, this is the one I built with Torrent, Leftovers, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Scald, and Energy Ball, with max investment into hit points and physical defense. Now, when you're running like this, you're really tanky on the physical side, honestly. You're pretty tanky on the special side because you don't really need to invest into it. Then you go for Calm Minds. You're tanking special attacks. Your Draining Kiss isn't just Draining Kissing, doing pretty good damage, especially after Calm Mind and with Stab. It's not the heaviest hitting moves, 50 base power, but you're recovering a lot of health too, because it recovers 75% of the damage dealt. So see, you're facing like an Urshifu Dark or something. You may not get the Oko when you're like a neutral special attack without a boost, because you have no investment into it, but you're still hitting like a freaking truck, and Urshifu's not doing much to you because you're so bulky. So, yeah. And I'm running Scald and Energy Ball for coverage. Yeah, if I feel like Toxapex becomes an issue, I'll switch probably Energy Ball out for Psychic. But I'm leaving it as Energy Ball as it is, so that is my current Primarina that I'm running in singles. I may record a video of me playing with it, I don't know. Next, last, not least, is Life Orb Liquid Voice. Just singles Primarina. You can run Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Energy Ball, Ice Beam. If you want, switch Liquid Voice out for Torrent, put Surf there. It's up to you. Yeah. I do believe Torrent is better on this one because Scald. You want to get the burns on stuff when you can. Whereas if you're running Liquid Voice and Hyper Voice, then you're not getting those chances of burns, and that could cost you. So I just believe Scald's better there. But something like this, if you want, I believe Liquid Voice actually might be a more viable option, honestly, because Substitute exists. Sound-based moves ignore substitutes, so hitting through Substitute with a Hyper Voice, water like Life Orb boosted water stab Hyper Voice, you're doing a lot of damage that way, so might be worth it. But yeah, Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam, you know, just for like coverage. Again, as a second thought, I'd probably go like this because Toxapex, you know, nobody likes Toxapex. Well, I like Toxapex, I just don't like fighting other Toxapexes. But yeah, that is it for these Primarinas. Did I like miss out on a moveset you guys like to use? You could definitely with this one, you could do an EV spread like this. Let's go Modest and go something more like that, so you're more offensive oriented, just not as bulky on the physical side, but you're hitting harder when you're after like a Calm Mind or two. It's just I think the physical bulk on Primarina is more worth it, honestly. But yeah, that is it. How do you guys like to run Primarina? Let me know in the comment section below. I guess that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.